Doing here today? What the hell? Where's Blair Joseph?
I don't know.
Does anybody know what happened? Blair?
She's
You look like hell.
She went AWOL.
Yeah, I know. Well, Blair was supposed to be here. I am the Wish.com version of Blair. Oh, man. Well, no wonder I feel sorry for myself. All right, here we go. Start this day like all the rest. First thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night. A willing woman to hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Rock and roll music right there. Good morning.
Hey, Ian, I'll take a touch more of Russell's guitar, please, and a touch more of his vocal.
I need more of everything. This wedge doesn't sound like a normal. Everything sounds super quiet in my wedge today. I'll need more of my guitar. I'll need more of both of my vocal and both of theirs. Let me hear you, Mark.
Hey, 1 2,
Yeah,
1 2.
I don't really have any of him in mine.
Yeah, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2.
So everything, like from normally, people watching online, you folks in the room, you're getting a lesson on what it's like to not know where the hell you are half the time. I'm like, I don't want to look at him. I just need to hear him sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah, every day's a different day. Let me hear you again there, Hoss.
1 2. Hey, 1 2, 1 2,
I need something else.
1 2. Checking for Russell. 1 2. Hey, hey, hey. 1 and 2. Woo!
Let me hear you, Jason.
Hey, 1 2, check. Hey.
I don't have anything.
Check. Hey. 1 2, 1 2, hey. 1 2, 1 2, hey. Check, test. Hey.
A little
1
bit
2.
more. There you go. I think that'll
1
be
2,
good.
hey.
And then bump mine up a little bit. Yeah, everything sounds super, like it's barely in there. I believe you. It's just not there. It's haunted. It's Halloween season. The haunts. The Hanks.
That's it.
Hanks. Yeah, it's in there by golly now, Moses. There it is. Jason, you need more of that guitar vocal.
That's fine. That's fine. It's perfect.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. We're just getting warmed up. We're going to go for it. If y'all have any requests out there, make sure and let us know. I don't even know this.
It's a 3-chord boogie woogie kind of thing. We got the singing cowboy over here, Mark Ramsey from the great state of Texas on the bass guitar. He's going to sing one for y'all.
Everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. Bad mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I know that I should find some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool so blind I just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me. She's out fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charm. I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I welcome her right back here in my arms. There must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. Play it now. Well, I bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charm. I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can use these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. I thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me.
lot of people cut that song. A lot of people. That's Mark, are you still from Texas? I wasn't sure. We've been here for 15 minutes and you haven't told anybody yet.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Ramsey right there on the bass guitar and vocal.
Let's do The Way I Am in F.
What do you say? On the bass? Okay. And can I get a touch more? Both ends. By request, see this man right here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm the Wish.com version of everything today, Mark.
He's an Alan
We
Jackson.
can, yeah. I love Alan
And
Jackson.
he's tall like him.
Not tall as him, thank you, but I'm taller than most people. Not quite as tall as Alan. You know, old man Jackson's boy.
Old man Jackson's boy. Daddy Gene, huh?
Yeah. All right, here's one though. We got Jason Chance doing this, and then we got an Alan Jackson song. Believe it or not, I can't believe we're gonna have to play an Alan Jackson song.
That's not right.
No.
Stand outside watching us, too. Talk about intimidation.
I know. When they first put that that cutout of Alan up, that used to scare me to death down here. I'd walk by and I'd think, because you won't see it till you get right up on it. You know, somebody right there.
Here's some Haggard for your morning. Yeah.
Wish I were down on some blue bayou with a bamboo cane stuck in the sand. But the road I'm on don't seem to go there, so I just dream and keep on being the way I am. Wish I enjoy what makes my living, doing what I do with a willing hand. Summer done, oh, but that ain't like me. I just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. The way I am, reality. I can almost see that bobber dancing. So I just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. The way I am, reality. I can almost see that bobber dancing. So I just dream and keep on being the way I am. I just dream and keep on being the way I am. Yeah, the late great Merle Haggard this morning, y'all.
Jason Chance on that one right there. Well, we're 3 songs in, and we've already, that was our 3rd song of the day, and we've already got our first request of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the tried and true, historically accurate way to request a song. You just walk up here, fuss at Mark, And then Slam Dunk, Shack Attack, Some Love and a Tip Jug. That is the best way to get songs played. Put him in his place and then tip the band. Yeah, he's trained for a lifetime to do this.
I'm ready. I'm willing.
But the young lady wanted to Chattahoochee and chill with us. I think we should do that. Welcome. Where are you guys from that requested this song? Where? KC.
Isn't that barbecue
It's a
sauce?
masterpiece.
Yeah, it's a master.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Kansas City, Kansas or Missouri? Oh, yeah, you can't trust those cretins in Kansas. We know that. You know, nobody from Kansas in here? Okay. All right. Well, welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. And let's do one of the quintessential good time songs, some Chattahoochee and Chill by request for our friends from Kansas City. Thank you very much. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt and got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about a living and a little about love. Yeah, we fogged up the windows of my old Chevy while I was with her, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her over early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about a living and a little about love. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about a living and a little about love. Thought about a living, little about love. Shots. Shots with the band, Jason. Yep, shots with the band. Come on, man. Hey. That's right, y'all. Oh, all right. Thank you very much.
This young lady's shirt right here, I'm loving it. George Strait for president. That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you know, I guarantee you one thing. If the whole world was a honky tonk, remember that song, George Strait? Yeah. If he were president and ran the world like a honky tonk, we'd be fine with it.
Drink for everybody.
Drinking and, you know, well, the tip jugs have become more acceptable. Yeah.
Everybody work for tips.
Yeah, everybody working for tip. We could get rid of the IRS then, you know. I know you're a big fan.
You know, Rooster Brown and I, we're both native Tennesseans. I love this shirt. I say George Strait should be president of the United States, but we both think that Dolly Parton should be president of the world.
Yeah.
It would be a kinder, sweeter, more happy place.
That's a
I
new
guarantee you
world
that.
order I could get behind. Not literally, but you know what I mean. But welcome into AJ's, y'all. We do. We mentioned George Strait, and we do have this young man on the film. Oh,
Jameson.
look at yonder. My God. Oh my. They've been here less than 1 minute, and they already making sure the band's falling apart up here.
We got a honky tonk miracle in the midst right now. Also, I want to congratulate all you folks that are in here already and drinking before noon. Good job. That's showing true leadership. Trying to get the band going with you, that's for sure.
Yeah. We're in the throes of what's called a honky tonk miracle, Jason. Why don't you tell everybody what that is?
Well, it's a pretty simple concept. A honky tonk miracle works like this. One or more of you honky tonk heroes, this young lady right here, they have gone to our honky tonk angel behind the bar. That is Miss Cora. And believe it or not, she has a superpower.
Indeed,
She can
does.
make booze magically appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Well, we have a superpower as well, ladies and gentlemen. We can make booze magically disappear on stage as a band. But it requires your assistance. State law says anytime we have a honky-tonk miracle occur, we have to do the old-fashioned holler and swaller. So if you got a drink, raise your drinks with us. I need you to raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, you might as well just go home and raise your kids. On the count of three, everybody in here, come on. Holler out, yee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Yee-haw. And swaller. Cheers.
That's a good start.
Well, I've now had my breakfast.
That tastes so good when it hits your lips.
It does, brother. The first time.
Love is love, lips is love.
Maybe a touch more. Yeah.
All right, guys. We do have, if you hear that right there, that is known colloquially as not a steel guitar. That is a fiddle. And this young man right here is all the way from Canada, believe it or not. It's our friend Nicholas. And we were talking about George Strait. I think we should do a George Strait song. How about, yeah.
We might have to translate. He only speaks Canadian, so we're not sure if we can. George Strait.
Yeah, that's why we don't give him a
George Strait,
microphone.
hey, yeah, what's this all about?
That's why we don't give him a microphone. And you know how those Canadians are. They start drinking and he starts getting belligerent. That's right. Starts just apologizing all the time on the microphone, offering to clean people's mess up for them. Like, come by. No, this is our friend Nicholas. And let's do some rodeo music. It's called Amarillo by Morning. But you know what? In the mood I'm in today, if I wrote this song, it'd be like Amarillo by, well, just try, whenever you can get there. It's fine. Yeah, whenever you can get there, it's fine. Yeah.
For our folks that are watching online, we have some folks that watch every Saturday here. If you're looking for Blair, she took that very seriously. Just get here when you can. I don't know if she's going to get here at all today. Never go full retard.
Yeah. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything I've got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle and used it, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Jason's girlfriend somewhere along the way. Well, by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything I've got is just what I got on. Well, I got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. George, straight out of Compton. What do y'all think about Nicholas right here on the fiddle? Do you like him? I'll tell you, for not having a steel guitar, you're sounding pretty good today, Nick. He does have a microphone, like I said, but that doesn't mean he can't relay all of his messages by just his physical prowess. I was going to say physical fiddle prowess. That's good. Yes, yes, yes. You know, did we find out where our drink sponsors were from a second ago? L.A. Lower Alabama?
Yeah.
Or Louisiana?
Like
Which
Gulf
one?
Shores or
Yeah. All the way from California, y'all. Let's welcome them to the United States. Good to see you guys. I'm serious. Hey. But no, for real. We're grateful to have you here, y'all. Every one of you, except for one. I'm not going to say who. But we are glad to have you, even if you are from California. What about you folks? Where are you from? Oh, my gosh. Are y'all moving here? Not yet. That's what's happening. You know, they're moving to your state. You know, they made him leave just to make room for some more Californians out in Texas. But yeah, we meet a lot of good Californians. We really do. I think we meet great people from everywhere, because I feel like the real jerks just stay home. But you know, but our kind of people they're everywhere, and they come here to Nashville and they have a great time, and we want to make sure y'all are having fun. So if you have a request or anything, let us know. Thank you for getting us drinks and making sure we stay hydrated. That's very important on a day like this. You know?
I'll tell you what, you know, from all my travels, I spent a lot of time on the road years ago with different country artists. California loves country music. That's an absolute fact. Yep.
And 90% of our nation's produce comes from California, and it is our top dairy producing state. People don't realize that. So we love California.
Well, and 100% of possibly the greatest country music vocalist of all time, Merle Haggard, is from California.
Which is what we're about to do right now, a little Ramblin' Fever. Yep. It's Merle Haggard country music. Anybody still love country music out there? I hope so.
Rambo Fever.
the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. I've got a rambling fever in my blood. Caught this rambling fever long ago. I first heard a lonesome whistle blow. Thank you. And someone said I ever gave a damn. Well, they damn sure told you wrong. like to bed down on a sofa. Let some pretty lady rub my back. Spend the early morning drinking coffee, talking about when I'll be coming back. Hey, well, I don't let no woman tie me down, and I never get too old to get around. I wanna die along the highway and ride away like some old highlighting pole. The rest is rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Let's treat the symptoms. Rambling fever, kind that can be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, honey, well, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. No, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, mighty Merle Haggard right there, y'all. All right, now look at here. I do want to let you know this band is playing until about 1:45 today, so we got 2 hours left with you. Now, we do not use a set list. True story. I think this is the first time this band's ever played together, wouldn't?
Absolutely, this is the first time this band's
Yeah.
ever played together.
I've played with all y'all, but not
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
all played together in different bands, but this is the first time this particular unit has been together. What do you think about these boys in the band today? Come on.
I'll tell you, these guys up here, man, these are true professionals, and then there's me. And I'll tell you what, I can't believe it. Just goes to show that they're doing their community service by letting me tag along today. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Hey, but for real, we do not use a set list. How could we have a set list? We've never played together. So our set list is your request. The best way to get your requests on the board, a very easy way. Number one is throw some love in the tip jug. We've already had some folks do that. Tip the band. That's like credits in a drunken, dysfunctional, honky-tonk jukebox. Tip the band. Request your song. Very easy. Second way is to scan the QR codes. You'll see them on the TV screens, your tabletops, bar tops. Yes, sir. And very easy. And
Right
Jason,
on cue. Look at that. It popped up right on the screen when you said it.
and Jason, you told me there's rumors of a three-way today. I mean, third way. What is that?
Yeah, three-way. No, third way. That's what you meant. Okay. Yeah, there's a third way. These fine folks from California already found out that the third way to get your song played is bring the band some drinks.
Yeah.
There was a little rumor
We
going
are.
around that we like to partake in the spirits a little bit, especially during Halloween season.
Who's story of my life? By who?
Probably
I don't know that.
Probably a little too new for
I couldn't see Chris Stapleton if I tried. But yeah, we'll come up with a different print. You come up with another. Thank you. What they wanted?
All right, since we are doing all requests, I think Nicholas, he said, hey, we got one request on the lineup. We need more than that. He's going to come out and talk to everybody and find out what you might want to hear. And listen, this band up here, we work for tips. We don't beg you for money. What we do is we try to tell you it is a jukebox. That is a moving, living, breathing jukebox coming around to see you. You all put some credits in there and let us know what you want to hear. If you don't have a request, but you just feel plumb sorry for us, you want to support live music, we appreciate it when you tip the band. Here we go. Some Brooks and Dunn by request. miles out of town. Lonesome feeling comes to my door and the whole world turns blue. So run down bar across the railroad track. Got a table for two, it's way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, always room me for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers run wild and free. Close my eyes, I sometimes see you in a shadow, this smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright, long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink. Words of every sad song seem to say what I think it is, hurting inside of me. It ain't ever gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Thank you, Brooks and Dunn by request. Some great songs.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, guys.
We got some Glenn Campbell. I know you sing Glenn Campbell. I mean, I do too. I know you like.
Probably not.
Do you do Only in America?
We can negotiate though.
Hey, that's got a lot in it.
Whatever you That's about you.
Let me look.
We got some great requests, guys. Thank y'all for being good to Nicholas as he came around. Some Alan Jackson, Glenn Campbell, Brooks and Dunn. Doesn't matter. We can do it. I saw if he wanted to sing any of those on the list. All right, we're going over your request right quick. I love Glenn Campbell music, and now we can do that. My favorite song. right, so we don't know the Chris Cagle song. That is an awesome song. We just don't do that one. And like I said, we've never played together. I'm afraid it might fall apart even if we tried it. So we would love to do something else for you. The folks that wanted to hear Laredo, please let us know if there's something else we can do for you. And we do have some Alan Jackson Remember When, some Glenn Campbell, and some Brooks and Dunn. Yeah, Only in America's not much to it. I just didn't know if you knew it well enough to do it. Or we can. All right, we've never done this song. I don't think any of us have ever done it, but we're going to give it a shot. It's called a honky tonk band rehearsal, a Brooks and Dunn song called Only in America.
America.
I think this was George W. Bush's campaign song.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What's the intro on it?
Yeah. Here's a song we've all heard. All of us over here, we all know it, but we're like, how's it really go? We're going to give it a shot. Here it is, Only in America by request.
True story. I snuck into Ronnie Dunn's dressing room. That's a whole story.
Whoa.
I was out on the road with a young lady named Gretchen Wilson playing guitar. Y'all remember Gretchen, right? We did a tour with Montgomery Gentry and Brooks and Dunn. Some of the best fun I ever had in my life. And I happened to be in Ronnie's dressing room when this song was. They were finishing out their show with this song. It's a fun one.
See, he don't remember much, but he remembers that. He had so much fun out there.
I'll have to tell you that story.
All right, rehearsal's over. Here we go.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Get back in your places. Here we go.
Sun's going up over New York City. School bus driver in a traffic jam. Staring at the faces in the rearview mirror. Looking at the promised land. One kid dreams of fame and fortune. One kid helps to pay the rent.
Mark Ramsey on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for that young man over there. He's got Benjamin Button going on. I know he looks haggard and beat up, but
Yeah.
listen, no. Hey, what do y'all think about Mario? That was awesome, man. We've never done that, and yeah, oh yeah. You ain't afraid. Well, it could just be when he starts drinking, he gets a little braver. Yeah. And we're doing all requests today, so thank you very much for being good to us. And we got to do some Glenn Campbell country music. And we're gonna go. We have some folks from Kansas City here, and I said you can't trust the Cretans in Kansas. And I'll be daggone, we're gonna have to do a song about a town in Kansas now. Oops. But here's some Glenn Campbell country music. It's called Wichita Lineman. I was told by a friend of ours, musician, he goes, when I've had enough of playing music, I want to start working on cars again. I said, well, okay. He goes, and I'm going to open up a shop called the Wichita Alignment.
Wichita Alignment. I love it. I like it.
It was Darren Terry.
Great, yeah.
Here it is, y'all. Here's a beautiful song by Mr. Glenn Campbell. Big old request for this one called Wichita Alignment. Thank you.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman, he's still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. If it snows, the stretch down south won't ever stand a strain. And I need you more than I want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman, he's still on the line. And I need you more than I want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman, he's still on the line. He's still on the line. Beautiful song written by the great Jimmy Webb, made famous by Glenn Campbell. I've always loved that song. It's a lot like that one going back. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Big request for Glenn Campbell. We do love that kind of country music around here. We love all things that are country music. You know, the greats. We love Waylon Jennings and Merle Haggard and George Strait and Alan Jackson and Justin Bieber. You know, all the great classic country folks out there. But we're doing all requests, guys. We do have a request.
Don't forget the Spice Girls.
Oh, yeah, man. Country AF. We got speaking of Alan Jackson, we got to do some Alan Jackson. And the folks that requested Laredo, please let us know what else we can do for you. Anybody still love Alan Jackson? I hope so. You're in his bar. So here's a beautiful song called Remember When. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Now this is our another one of those belly rubbing songs. It is. Yeah, yeah. And there's plenty of room right here on this dance floor to grab someone. Hey, listen, you may laugh, but we've seen a lot of things happen on this dance floor.
It's on video, too.
And it's all on video. It's all documented. Number one, we've seen people do every kind of dance you can do. We've seen people line dance. We've seen them slow dance. We've seen them do the Macarena. We've seen them vogue. We've seen them break dance.
We've seen that friend of yours that came in here just a few months ago and proposed to his girlfriend right here at AJ's on this dance floor.
And they almost, and she said, I guess she said yes because they almost consummated that marriage right here on the floor.
I thought they were gonna.
It was, and it was about this time of day too. Yeah, this wasn't like a midnight thing.
No,
this
it was around noon.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it was right around. And then we've also seen one of the best and / worst bar fights I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, there was a
right here.
Well, we might have to get to that. Maybe we'll have to do that song a little later. Somebody came up. This is a true story right here at AJ's. People that come to AJ's compared to a lot of these places, and I'm not just saying this because we're here. This is a true thing. Most people that come to AJ's are super cool and super chill and just want to listen to music, have a good time. And we were playing in here a few months ago on a Friday night. Somebody came up and asked for The Fighting Side of Me by Merle Haggard. Well, we didn't think anything of it. You know, we love Merle Haggard. That's a great song. So we started into it, and I swear, not 30 seconds into the song, and it was a Friday night. It was packed in here. About 30 seconds into it, the biggest barroom brawl I've ever seen just broke out right here. And it was like a complete melee, and we're like, our eyes are like this. We just kept playing. We didn't know what to do. And what did happen? How many did they throw out that night?
I'm sure Ray can correct me on this, but I believe they threw out 11 that night, and there was somewhere between 16 and 20 that were involved in the fight. And we just kept playing through it, but they broke it up. Security did a great job. It broke it up pretty quick. As soon as that was round one.
That was round one.
Because before the song was even over, this guy comes diving in from somewhere.
It looked like he came off the top of the bar, like with the flying people's elbow or something, and it just started all over again, you know.
But that really did. That's a true story. And I had a good friend in town. She was with her boyfriend, and I think she weighs all of 103
pounds.
Yeah,
bless her heart. I saw her right in the middle. She was bouncing around. It was like ping pong. She was like,
yeah, it was wild, man. And anyway, what my point is there's plenty of room on this floor to do all kinds of things, whether it's procreate or fight, or just grab somebody you love and don't hate, get them out here for a slow dance or a couple skate.
No, we would strongly request, please do not get into a brawl until we're done at 1:45, please. Y'all can fight all you want after that.
Do anything you want. But here's it. It's called Remember When. So get somebody you love out here and word at somebody you might plan on loving later and get them out here and slow dance with them. Here we go. Remember when I was young and so were you. Time stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first and so was I. Made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when? Vowed vowed the vows and walked the walk. We gave our arms, made a start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy and there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when? Old ones die and new were born. Life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart. We broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Found trust, vowed we never give it up. Remember when? Remember when? Ernie seems so old now, looking back. It was just a stepping stone to where we are and where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when? We said when we turn gray and when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the love we've had. We'd remember when. Remember when. Thank you. Beautiful song. Big old request for that one. All right. We got Pat tuned in. Pat wants to hear some Hillbilly Shoes, Montgomery Gentry. Thank you very much. We'll pick it up a little bit. It's a little bit early in the day for that. We'll got it. Yeah. Anybody still like Montgomery Gentry out there? I hope so, man. Howdy. Thank you. We appreciate you. We're doing all requests today, so keep those requests coming, y'all. We're playing till about 2 o'clock, so we need all your requests up here, whether it's classic country or even classicer country. That's what we're doing. Hey.
It's the Freebird, a fiddle song.
All right, here we go, guys. Yep. Here's Montgomery Gentry by request, ladies and gentlemen. Here's one from, I think, 1998, somewhere in that range.
Their first single, and it was a I mean,
Yep.
Excuse my French, an ass-kicking song. It really was.
Hey, Mark, what were you in 4th or 5th grade in 98? I mean, that doesn't mean how old he was. I mean, it took him well into adulthood to get through the elementary school there. We almost got him reading and writing.
Yep. I'll give it hell. Give it hell.
mile in my hillbilly shoes. In my hillbilly shoes. You work all day in the muck and the mire, dance a little jig and a stone by the fire. Ain't too much these boots can't do, might even kick a little sense into you. I'm going up Cripple Creek, going in a run, going up Cripple Creek to have a little fun. The lawman said they found some tracks, people saw them leaving, but they never come back. Son, that's hotter than a fox in a forest fire right there. Jason Chance on that lead guitar. Yeah. Ooh, son, Lordy goodness. All right, guys, let us know if you have any more requests out there. Pat, thank you for that last request. We truly do appreciate that. Maybe just bang it. A little rough. Yeah, yeah. Hey, 1, 2. Check, yeah. All right. All right, this is Mark Ramsey over here on the bass guitar. And Mark, you're not on my nerves, but you are on your magic carpet over here.
I do have 2 magic carpet in case one breaks down.
That's right.
That's his prayer rug. It's facing towards Texas.
Yeah. I keep one traveling below the one I'm on. If I drink and fall off,
that's right.
I get caught. Like Aladdin.
That's well, you are the hillbilly Aladdin. He is the Aladdin of the honky tonks, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what.
I grew up listening to Waylon Jennings. My dad spun his records in Texas all the time. He loved Waylon. My mom was a Johnny Rodriguez fan. My dad was a Waylon and Merle fan. So
that explains what's wrong with you.
I'm right down the middle there, messed up.
I love Waylon. I love all those guys.
There you go.
Here's Mr. Mark Ramsey on this one, y'all. And I don't know if you know this or not, but he is from Texas.
I am.
And
Just ask me.
if you're not sure if he's from Texas or not, give it about 15 more seconds. I'm sure he'll tell you he's from Texas. But he's going to do this one for you, and some Waylon Jennings.
He'll prop up his Texas flag here in a minute if we're not careful.
He brings this little thing he made out of popsicle sticks, like in 4th grade last year, of the Alamo. He brings it everywhere. That way he could turn around and remember it from time to time.
And I do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Texans have it so hard.
Oh, yeah.
You Buckeyes are fine. Y'all are fine. Never have any troubles.
Yeah.
What would you say, Russell? This is we've talked about this a lot. We've had this recent discussion about Waylon Jennings. Who still loves Waylon Jennings out there?
I do.
Yeah, one of the greatest of all time. There are three distinctive periods of Waylon's career. We've had this discussion.
This is true.
When he first moved to Nashville and he got his record deal, he was wearing the suits. He was all clean cut, and he had that teased up, whatever that thing was, that hairstyle thing. What they called it?
That's called a pompadour,
Oh,
Jason.
pompadour. That's
yeah,
right.
you got to style it like
He looked like Elvis.
Had the
Yeah.
pompadour. He was all dapper, like handsome young fella, but he was also eating about a bottle of benzos every day. That's
delicious.
That's pill Waylon, is what that
That's
era
pompadour pill way.
is. Pompadour pill.
Pompadour pill way.
Of course, in the 70s, Willie Nelson talked him into moving back out to Texas with him. And he grew his hair out all long and shaggy, and he was absolutely cocaine Waylon in that
Cocaine
period.
My
Waylon.
favorite Waylon. Yeah.
Me too, actually.
Of course, in the 80s, he got a little older. He was softer, kinder, gentler,
I would call it wistful.
wistful. That's a
Yeah.
great
All
word
of his
for
songs
it.
were wistful in the 80s.
Running from the IRS.
Well, Jason, I am an unofficial expert on Waylon, and I would say this falls right in the middle of Cocaine.
That's
Waylon.
what I was going to say. I think this song is from Cocaine Waylon era.
This is like right in the middle. This is like the beacon point of Cocaine Waylon. Yeah. It's like right at the pinnacle of it. And here's a fun one. Mr. Mark Ramsey's going to do this one.
What's the first word?
Well, I woke up this morning.
Woke up. All right.
Like every blues song. It's
Well,
like the first line of every
first line
blues
is,
song.
well.
Woke up this morning.
Well, I woke up this morning, it was drizzling rain. Around the curb come a passenger train. I heard somebody yodel and a hobo moan. Jimmy is dead, he's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. If you wanna get to heaven, got a D-I-E. You gotta put on your coat and T-I-E. You wanna get the rabbit from the L-O-G. You gotta make a commotion like a D-O-G. Like a D-O-G. Like a D-O-G. Play it, boy. Well, I got a good woman, what's the matter with me? What makes me wanna love every woman I see? I was traveling when I met her, now I'm traveling again. Every woman she sees look like a place I came in, like a place I came in. Like a place I came in. Saw that thing, Nick. Well, I got my name painted on my shirt. I ain't no ordinary dude. I don't have to work. I don't have to work. Like a D-O-G.
Yeah.
How about a hand for the dancers right there? Couple 30-year-olds bouncing around out there on the floor like newlyweds.
Jerry, good to see you. It's a great shirt. It's a great shirt. Were you in my closet again? That's a good show. See you later, California. When y'all get disappointed down the road, we're here till 1:45. Come on back and see us. Hey, you know, I told my ex-wife that, my third ex-wife, I told her, I said, hey, when you go down the road and get disappointed, I'm here, babe. I'm always here. She ain't been back. Yeah, thank goodness. I'll tell you what. Well, I'll tell you what, we're glad to be here with y'all at AJ's Good Time Bar. We got a big old request for one of my favorite Alan Jackson songs, Jason. It is called Drive for Daddy Jean. Brenda
great.
wants to hear this one. Thank you, Brenda. We
Love
appreciate you.
Who was it that asked for Drive?
Brenda did, back there.
All right. That is one of our favorite Alan songs, and I'll tell you, I never knew the complete story behind this song, but I was flipping channels last summer. It was on July 4th. And just sitting at home flipping channels, and I saw the PBS Independence Day special, and Alan was one of their featured artists. They had the big American flag draped back behind the stage. And if you've never heard Alan speak, you know, he's a very soft-spoken guy, one of the true gentlemen of country music. And he did this song. He and his band did this song, and he told the story behind it beforehand. And I'd never heard this. He said, you know, I wrote this song for my dad when he died, and I didn't want to write like a sad, tear-jerking, cliche kind of a country song. I just wanted to write something that was reflective of my life growing up with my father. And if any of you folks have kids, you can certainly relate. He and his band did the song. It was amazing, and it hit a little bit differently after hearing him tell that story, you know. So we love this song. Thank you for this request.
This goes out to Brenda. Thank you very much. Paint red, stripe was wide as 18 feet from the bow on the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, and I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on the shine, put on the motor, and built out of love and made for the water. Ran it for years till the transom got rotten. Piece of my childhood, it'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat, 75 Johnson and electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn it sharp and make it wide. He'd say, can't beat the way an old boat rides. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new back in '64. Daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking, a couple burned valves, he had her going. Let me drive her, we'd haul off a load down the dirt strip, we'd dump trash off Thin Pin Road. Sit up in the seat and stretch my feet out to the pedal, smiling like a hero. They just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford with 3-speed on the column and it in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. Press that clutch and keep it right. A little slower, son, now you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at her home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory and think of me, smile and say, just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, a heart on my just an old plywood bowl, 75 Johnson, an electric show. Thank you, Alan Jackson by request.
Oh man, what a song! I'll tell you what.
Just reminds me of something Florida Georgia Line would do.
Yes, or Cole Swindell.
Yeah.
No, they will never do a song like that. I promise you.
No. Well, now Florida Georgia Line definitely won't. Thank you guys. Have a great time in Nashville. They broke up.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Did you not hear about that? Yeah, they're gonna have to split their restaurant down the middle and everything. They're gonna put a line in it. It's gonna be one's gonna be Florida, the other one's gonna be Georgia. No, right down the middle. No, not really. But they did break up. They're done. They said they could do more damage to country music if they went different directions. Let's split up. We could cover more ground that way.
Divide and conquer, yes.
But they did. The jokes write themselves, people. I mean, it's like my relationship. Yeah. Oh, well, Lord of goodness. Well, we're here, and speaking of terrible relationships, we do have Cora behind the bar. Now, I'm not saying she's in a bad relationship, except when she's here with me. We had to build this bar back there just to keep her, she feels safer back there. But now, listen, I know what you're thinking, and you're right. Yes, she is a terrible person. We know that. But she really is a good bartender sometimes. I mean, for real. And the truth is, I try my best.
Sorry, he said. He's
Sorry.
from Canada. Sorry.
Okay, I try my best to make sure I am as nice as possible to Cora. I mean, she ain't much to look at and all that, but I still try to be nice to her because you never want to upset the person that is the gatekeeper to the booze. And so that's why I'm super nice to Cora. If you can't tell, I'm definitely very nice to her. But she really does a great job, and I think the best part about Cora is that she tolerates me. And that says a lot. But please... Yeah, can you imagine you're expecting Blair Joseph to be here and I show up? My God, I'm sorry. I apologize for myself. But make sure y'all are good to Cora today. I promise she'll be good to you. And we appreciate you being good to us so far. Now keep those requests coming. I want to go over our request policy again. The number one way to request a song around here, y'all, is to tip the band right there. We make an almost honest living out of that tip jug. And we're grateful when you support live music, so thank you for that. Second way to request a song is to scan the QR codes. You'll see them out there on your tabletops, your bar tops, and on TV screen. And then, Jason, we've talked about it earlier, but I wasn't really paying attention. What were the details? You said that there's a three-way today, right?
Ooh, that sounds awesome. It might be a little early for that, though.
That's not what you said, huh?
No, there's a third way. There is a third way to get your song played. They say that this band likes to partake in the spirits a bit. So, however, we did have a bartender that was definitely not Cora tell us a very, very ugly thing recently.
Oh, yes. It wasn't here either. It was at a much lesser establishment. I go up to the bar innocently, and the bartender looks at me, yet again, not Cora, looks at me and goes, "You have a band full of alcoholics." You're lucky you weren't there that day. You weren't there. You would have lost it. Jason, I was like, please don't say that out loud. Jason's going to hear you. It's going to upset him. It's going to hurt his feelings.
I did hear, I'm going to try not to get choked up while I'm talking about it. But it did hurt my feelings. I was very triggered. I needed an emotional support animal after hearing that.
Call Mac's wife, but she couldn't help.
Because the truth is, that's a different story, yeah. The truth is we are not alcoholics. We're going to make sure we're going to put that rumor to bed. We're just old-fashioned drunks.
That's right. The kind you grew up with, the kind you can trust.
We don't go to those damn meetings,
Not
that's
anymore.
for sure.
No. Well, Jason, number one, they don't let you drink in them meetings. Plus, I'm too busy drinking to go to a meeting. So there's that. But no, we are not alcoholics, old-fashioned drunks, and that means that if you want to get the band around the drinks, that's a great way to request a song.
That is the third way to request your song, y'all. And hell, at this point, we might play a couple of them. Bring them to us.
Speaking of drinking, let's do a drinking song. I realize we've only done, two Merle Haggard songs all day, and that's just damn dreadful.
It's like a war crime around here.
Well, here's one about drinking and one of my favorite hobbies. could be holding you tonight. Could quit doing wrong and start doing right. You don't care about what I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Well, I'm putting you down, don't square no deal. And at least you know the way I feel. You can take all the money that's in the bank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. So listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't a woman ever gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink while we kick it around. But a total blame. I think I'll just stay here and drink. We gone. Look at there, Jason. We got at least 5 or 6 claps on that one.
We love the claps.
Indeed. Thank y'all. Now, we are open for requests. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We can do any of those, but, you know.
He is threatening us with a very good time right now.
He's got whiskey helps. I'm drinking. I'm gonna have a Jameson today. I'm gonna switch it up a little. I like to mix my Jameson and tequila together. I do. I like to get creative. You know, it's like one of those. Somebody asked me, why do you mix Jameson and tequila together? I'm like, I just want all cultures to get along. I've always felt like you put everybody in a room together, they'll figure it out. But it's yet to work. They go round and round.
Yeah, they'll battle in there.
The liver will sort it out.
The liver gets involved.
Oh, that liver! I'll tell you what, bless its heart. Hey, but yeah, people always come here to Nashville, and they party hard for 1 to 3 days at a time generally, and they don't realize we live here.
Yeah,
this never ends. Like tomorrow, this what you do today. You're like, thank God I'm leaving tomorrow. I can finally go home and recover. We're like, I go back to work tomorrow to do the exact.
Every
Every day.
Hell, I was born here. I just, as soon as I'm done down here, I can get out of here because there's usually vomit on the streets on Saturday nights.
It's not yours, I hope. But let's do this one here. It's always, well, actually, we got George Jones. You wanted to hear George Jones? Why don't we do that one? Corvette, yeah. This one's for all the brunettes and the Corvettes. When I see Cora back there, sometimes I want to go buy a Corvette because a woman like that deserves to be driven around to all the gas stations in town. Yeah. This one goes out to all the brunettes, Corvettes, and gas station attendants. It's called the one I love back then. George Jones by request. Stopped off at a quick sack for some beer and cigarettes. The old man took my money and instead and my Corvette. He said I had one just like her son in 1963. Until the man down at the bank took her from me. And one that was hotter than a $2 pistol and the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream. She turned every headed down. And she was built and fun and handled son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Well, it's driving around. My keys, I said, here, you take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, I don't think you understand. Hell, it ain't your little car I want. It's the brunette in your van that turns me on. Yeah, the one that's harder than a $2 pistol and the fastest thing around. Young man's dream as she turned every head in town. That she's built and fun to handle son, and I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Lord Almighty, she's harder than a $2 pistol and the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream as she turned every head down. And she's built fun to handle son, and I'm glad that you dropped in. And she reminds me of the one I loved back then. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Oh. George Jones by request. Jason, look yonder. I don't know what's what. I'm going to have to play Twister to get over here to all these drinks. Thank you. Do we know what's what? Are these all Jameson? Okay, this is JMO, I believe, right here. This is called a Honky Tonk Miracle.
Honky Tonk Miracle, y'all. If you weren't with us earlier, it's a simple concept. This honky tonk hero has gone to our honky tonk angel, Cora, behind the bar. She has a superpower. She can make booze magically appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. We have a superpower as well. We make booze magically disappear on stage as a band. It requires your assistance. If you got a drink, we need you to raise your drinks with us. You don't have to raise them with us.
Let's see them. Come on.
Raise them separately, but together. On the count of three, everybody holler, hell yeah, that's Swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. And Swaller, cheers, y'all. Oh, That was real. Hey, Mark.
Will, that guy's. Oh, we did a song. We did Georgia.
I quit.
You're leaving us.
Well, now I've started drinking, and I just think I'd rather sit out there and drink than stay up here and pretend to be playing music.
Just stay there and drink.
They got the right idea. There's a reason there's more of them than us. It's way more fun to be out there. I'm going to go join them.
I'll tell you what, in honor of that Honky Tonk Miracle, we're gonna show the band off. We're gonna show Nick off here on the fiddle, y'all. Anybody still like Charlie Daniels out there? All right, we're gonna do a Charlie Daniels drinking song. and Charlie Daniels, y'all. Thank you. We had a request for a Merle Haggard song. Who still loves Merle Haggard out there? I do. All right. Well, here's some early Merle. This is a song that I always associate with. If you've ever heard the term the Bakersfield sound, this is one of those songs that fits that category. I always think of this one and Tiger by the Tail, Buck Owens. This one's called Mama Tried, y'all. Some early Merle. A lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town and not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. The one and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Rest his soul, left my mama a heavy load, and she tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Oh yeah, the mighty Merle Haggard, y'all. Thank you, folks. Thank y'all for being nice to Nicholas as he comes around with our tip jug. We certainly appreciate that. He's got some great requests. He's heard us. He's sent to us.
Well, I came back, guys. Hope y'all allow me to be part of your team again. Yeah, and some Alan Jackson. Let's do it.
We had our first request. It's a Marshall Tucker song, y'all. Now, most folks would consider this country rock, southern rock, I guess, maybe. We play country music here at Alan Jackson's Bar, but this is a song that by today's standards is absolutely a country song, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, because country music is known for its songs about rambling and songs with a flute. This is one of the forerunners of what I would call alt country. together so long now, they both need resold. If I ever settle down, well, you'd be my kind. Time for me to head on down the line. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Gave me wrong. I'm the kind of man I like to get away, like to start thinking about tomorrow today. Never said that I love you, even though that it's so. Where's that double bag of mine? Oh, it's time to go. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Gave me wrong. Never had a damn thing but what I had to leave it behind. You're the hardest thing I ever tried to get off my mind. Always something greener on the other side of that hill. I was born a wrangler and a rambler, and I guess I always will. I heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. I heard it in a love song. Can't be wrong. Thank you. Marshall Tucker Band right there by request. I love that song. Thank you for that one. We don't get a lot of requests for that song, but that's a damn good one. All right, guys, we are doing all requests. Thank you so much for being good to Nicholas as he came around. We got to do some Alan Jackson, and we played it earlier, but you know what? It was before noon, and it's like a whole different day in a honky-tonk. Who's having a good time in this honky-tonk? You're allowed to make noise. I mean, it's Alan Jackson. You know, we're talking about an Alan Jackson request. I feel like if there's any place you can play the same song twice by Alan Jackson, it'd be here. Yeah. And if there's any place you can't play
It
rock,
could be three
crap,
times.
yeah,
You
right.
would definitely not do it in his
Yeah,
bar.
that's right. It's totally cool to play the same Alan Jackson song
This
twice.
might be
but,
this
yeah.
might be a good time to talk about the rules here at Alan Jackson's
Yeah,
bar. I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mark Ramsey over there on the bass guitar, he's the cause of the new rule number 1. There used to only be 2 rules.
Well, there's 3 rules now.
Sorry.
Okay, there are certain rules. I think we need to go over them before this gets out of hand. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is AJ's Good Time Bar. If you're not familiar, if you're not sure why it's called that, you know, Alan Jackson, this is his joint. And so we had played here one night, late night gig.
It was this summer. It was sweltering.
It was hot,
if you've
man.
been to the South this summer, it was awful, you know.
It was. So we're in here playing. I thought we were having a good gig. We're rocking out. We're having fun. Jason and I are like, yeah, man, finally, we're just having a good time. I look over. Mark Ramsey is having a hell of a time. I'm like, man, he's up here. He's standing, he's balancing up here on the monitor. He's glistening in the light, shirtless, playing the hell out of that bass. Well, right.
He had his cowboy hat on, though.
And he lost his hat and his hair that night. That was a double whammy. But he's in here, I mean, just ripped, just glistening in the stage lights. And there's a line of women right here trying to get closer. A couple dudes, too. But that's okay. Love is love. Lips is lips. What can I say, Mark? Well, you know. And he kept telling them, I'm from Texas, you know, and they were just eating it up. I never knew you had that Texas tattoo on your chest. That's pretty impressive. But anyway. And then on his lower back it says, remember the Alamo. Anyway. It's
You got the Alamo Tramps.
yeah, the Alamo. But anyway, you got the Chisholm Trail. Anyway, so listen, the thing is he thought he had a good night, and we all did. He said he learned that from Bill Cook, and that's the weird thing. He said Bill Cook did it, why couldn't I? Well, the next morning early, we get a phone call. We had to do a Zoom meeting with Alan Jackson about it. He said, boys. I said, yes, sir. And Mark goes, what's up, Big Al? And he goes, well, I want to go over our rules. If you're going to be playing there, we got to go over rules. He goes, now you know the other two rules, the first two rules. We go, yeah. He goes, well, I'm changing it. We have a new rule number 1. And we said, uh-oh. He said, new rule number 1. It's called the Mark Ramsey rule. He said, I went over this with Bill Cook. Now I got to go over it with you, Mark. You got to keep your shirt on. He said, you got to keep your shirt on when you're playing in my establishment. Listen, it's a classy joint. You know, we're not in there trying to get crazy like that. We're getting crazy the honky-tonk fun way, not the look at me, how awesome I am way that you were doing. You're glistening and flexing in the stage life. And so it hurt his feelings, but you agreed to come back and keep your shirt on.
I didn't know he was watching.
Is that 2 shirts you're wearing?
That's why.
Yeah, he's wearing 2 shirts now. So make some noise, Mr. Mark Ramsey. Rule number 1 is taken care of. Thank you for keeping your shirt on. I know you're tempted. All right. Now, rule number 2. He said, boys, I'm going to go over them again. Rule number 2, the old rule number 1.
Old rule number 1, yeah.
He said, it's called the AJ's Good Time Bar. So make sure them people are having a good time. Are y'all having a good time at AJ's today? All right. So we're 2 for 2. Rule number 2 is squared away. And then he said, all right, now rule number 3, formerly rule number 2, is what, Jason?
Well, it's right there on the little marquee behind the stage. It says, keeping it country. This is the only bar, and this is a true story. This actually did come from Alan himself. This is the only bar in this entire district that is dedicated to playing exclusively country music. And I said, that's not a rule, that's a privilege. What do y'all think? Now, you can go up and down this street all day, and you can hear 90s rock as much as you want to, played poorly. Mm-hmm. Or you can come to AJ's and listen to country music. Do y'all love country music out there? Yeah.
Well, I'm grateful to be able to play country music for people that love country music, and especially when we get to play some Alan Jackson music in Alan Jackson's bar. Here it is, y'all, some Chattahoochee and Chill. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt and got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just to live it for the minute. So way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah, we fogged up the windows of my old Chevy while I was with her. She wasn't ready, so I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her over early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dream about women. I never had a plan, just to live it for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, if I knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, a dream about women. I never had a plan, just to live it for the minute. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, if I knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Thought about a living and a little about love. Thought about living, little about love. Shots? Shots for the band, Jake? Yeah, shots for the band. Yeah, shots for the band. Come on, man. Yes, yes. All right, guys, we're doing all requests. All right, we had a request for Alabama. We don't do that song. We're going to do a different Alabama song. It features our friend Nicholas on the fiddle. Well, it sort of does. The last couple minutes do. Yeah. We had a request for this one. This is a fun one, y'all. Who's having a good time out there? Make some noise in this honky tonk. Here's some Alabama country music. Rolling down backwoods, Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel, hold my lover with the other. It's sweet, soft, southern thrill. I worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. I couldn't feel better. I'm together with my Dixieland delight. And I spend my dollar on a beer, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. And I hold her up tight. I make a little loving, a little turtle dovey on a Mason-Dixon night. Hey, if it's my life, whoa, so right, my Dixieland delight. White-tailed buck deer, munching on clover, shopping at the Kroger, red-tailed hawk, sitting 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. And I spend my dollar on a beer, parked in a holler neath the mountains and moonlight. And I hold her up tight, make a little loving, and a little turtle doving on a Mason-Dixon night. If it's my life, oh, it's so right, my Dixieland delight. Oh. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. I want you to make some noise for this band. Mr. Nicholas Sagan on the fiddle. Everybody do this right here. Jason, tell them.
This is our first official hand clapping song. That means we got to get everybody in the bar clapping their hands. It's no fun if we don't. Come on, y'all. You should clap your hands because it feels good. You should also clap your hands because if you don't, we will publicly shame you.
That's right.
I swear to God we will.
Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody clap your hands. Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody clap your hands. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, little turtle loving on a Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland light. Yes. What do y'all think about Nicholas right there on the fiddle? Do you like him? Hell yeah, you do. Hell yeah. He's got 4 strings of fury over there. All right, guys, we're doing all requests. I want to go over the way our request policy works around here. The number one way to get your song played, tried and true, historically accurate. All you got to do is throw some love in our tip jar. Tell us what you want to hear. The second way to get your songs played, scan the QR codes. You see them out there on your TV screens, on your tabletops and bar tops. Scan that with your phone. You can request a song from the comfort of your bar stool. Very easy way. Jason, what is this 3-way you're talking about? Third way you're talking about? How there?
The third way is a couple of folks have already found out. This band likes to partake a bit. How about all you day drinkers? Make some noise, day drinkers. We would like to join you. Bring us some drinks, and hell, we might play a couple of your songs at this point. This young lady just came up here. Did she file a complaint? Is that what that was?
Yeah. She wanted to hear another Brooks and Dunn song, Jason, called Maria. Maria. All right, this is Jason Chance doing this one. This is why I call him the wind beneath my wings, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
You can't just fake your way through this song, Mark. You know, it's not like one of my marriages. You can't just fake your way through it. You got to really try at this one. Yeah, you got to be committed.
All right, y'all, it is a Brooks and Dunn request. Who still likes Brooks and Dunn out there? Who likes 90s country in general? Yeah, this is a big hit in the 90s, y'all. We're going to, this is the first, you know, Russell Brown here, he mentioned this earlier. This is actually Today is the first time this band has ever played together.
That's right, music.
We've all played together in different bands, but this is the first time this particular configuration has ever been together. So we sometimes we have to do these little things we call honky tonk band rehearsals, where we talk through songs. So please be patient with us. But we love to do your requests. Keep them coming. Right now we got a request for some Brooks and Dunn, some Ma Maria. Here we go. Ma Maria, don't you know I've come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her when she's around. She takes my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer in a highway in the sky. Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria. Oh, Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you. My Maria, there were some blue and sorrow times. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, you're a miracle works for me. You set my soul free like a ship sailing on the sea. She is the sunlight when the skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady. Take me away. Maria, oh Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you. Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you. My Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Oh, my Maria, Maria, I love you, girl. Maria, I love you.
Jason Chance on
Yeah,
that.
Jason Chance on the grab your stuff and head north.
Yeah, that's right. Damn right. That's what I'm saying. You got to go for it. You can't halfway do that song. Hell yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much for being good to us. Keep those requests coming. Whether it's old country or even older country, we're here to play country music till we lose everything we got.
We did have a young man come up and ask about that devil song, I guess because it's Halloween season. We might have to talk about that one. You guys ever been in a bar and you've heard people yell out, "Freebird"? Well, that song is, that's the Freebird of fiddle songs. It really is. People ask for it all the time, and we're happy to play it. Nicholas could probably play it. I don't know. Can you play it?
Maybe. He said that you got to attach a special tax to it,
Yeah,
to that song.
Well, it's the Freebird tax. Every band up and down the street will tell you that that song costs you $100. $100 million. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
I think it's higher with inflation. That's probably about what it's like now.
Yeah, with inflation, it's like 118.76 or something, you know.
That's true. But if you do want to hear it, we will be glad to play it. Just let us know by throwing American currency into that tip jug, and once we get to a certain place and Nicholas feels good about it, we'll do it. He said, look, He said he might be cheap, but he ain't free. You know what I mean? And so he said, oh, we lost our live stream.
But here's the deal about it. You don't have to bring up $100 by yourself.
Oh, no, we would never make people do that.
We've got a whole crowd of people.
Oh, well, that's all right. Thank you very much. What was that for? The devil went down to Georgia? Oh. Well, that's pretty good. That was, I mean, I can't be like,
Maybe we should do it now. He does it different. Maybe we should play it forward. Do that whole thing.
all right, guys. Well, I'll tell you this. That was very kind of you. Thank you very much. And I'm not going to sit here and beg people for us to play that song. Who almost heard Devil Went Down to Georgia out there? Okay. Well, listen. We told you the deal. Every band on this street, they're going to tell you that's a $100 song. And it is. But you know what? We're not as mean as they are. They'll stand there and auction it off, won't they, Jason? Well, we got $34 at it. We need 66 more.
Yeah, it's a little douchey the way some of them do it. Yeah.
We're not going to do that. And what happens? They'll stand up there for 10 minutes begging for money. What happens when they
A
finally
lot
get
of times, if they get to 100, they will play it. They will play it very poorly.
there? Very poorly. And we will not do that. We will not do that because, well, we're just not terrible human beings. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this song forward, and if you like the way we play it, tip the band and request another song. Is that a fair deal? I think it's a fair deal because you guys want to hear it. And I promise, if you've not seen it, you're going to see them be really rude to you over The Devil Went Down to Georgia. We're not going to do that to you. Here it is, though, guys, featuring our friend Nicholas on the fiddle. It's called The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Remember, guys, we make an almost honest living out of that tip jug right there. Down to Georgia, and I was looking for a soul to steal. He was way behind. He was looking to make a deal. When he come across this young boy sawing a fiddle and looking hot, Devil jumped up on the hickory stump, said, "Son, let me tell you why. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. Now if you care to take a dare, and I'll make a bet with you. Well, you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I put a fiddle of gold against your soul, says I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Nicholas, it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret I'm the best there's ever been. So nigga, rosin up your bow and play the fiddle hard. Elf broke loose in Georgia and the devil will deal the cards. If you win, you'll get this shiny fiddle made of gold. And if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And then fire flew from his fingertips as he roused up his bow. Now he jerked that bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Had a band of demons joined in. I swear they look just like this. What do y'all think about the devil himself right here? Mr. Nicholas Sagan, y'all, all the way from Canada going down as the devil for that one. That sounded good. Now, I don't understand something, though. It doesn't seem right that you can show up for a fiddling competition and bring a full band of demons with you. What the heck's that
I've
about?
always wondered about that, but that old devil's a cheating bastard. That's what's
cheating.
going on there.
Cheating for sure. I don't like it. That being said, I think we got to get this thing going. When the devil finished, Nick said, "That's pretty good, you bum. Now sit back in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." He played "Found a Man, Run, Boys, Run." Devils in the house of the rising sun. Yeah, chicken in your band, band, big down door. Rhythm ain't all by no child, no. What do y'all think about Nicholas on the fiddle? Do you like it? Now listen, I honestly think that the Devil's solo was better. And Nicholas said, no, there's no way it was, because he brought a full band of demons, had a bass line and all that stuff. He said, give me a chance to show you. So, all right, Nicholas, here's your chance to take it out right here. What do y'all think about Nicholas on that fiddle right there, y'all? Pulling it out in overtime. Devil bowed his head cause he knew that he had been beat. Laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Nick's feet. And he said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try it again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, that the best has ever been. Found the man, run, boys, run. Devil in the house of the rising sun. Shaking the red band, big and out, no. Granted, we don't mind no child, no. What do y'all think about Nicholas right here? Do you like him? Oh, yeah, you do. I'll tell you what. Welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Now, we made a deal with y'all on that one. We didn't stand up here begging you for money all damn day like a lot of bands will. They're going to charge you $100 to play that song. We don't do that. But we made a deal that if you like, thank you. If you like the way we play that song, that you would tip the band. And you could request a song that way. Or if you just don't have a song, you just feel plumb sorry for us, you let us know if you have a request out there, guys. Be good to Nicholas as he comes around. Remember, he's a little shook up. He just had an encounter with the devil, y'all. A long time forgotten, the dreams they just fell by the way. the bad times or the bad things he's done, Lord. Yeah, she just talks about the good times they've had and all the good times to come. And she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. And she loves him in spite of those ways that she don't understand. And through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. Good-hearted woman, loving that good-timing man. He likes the bright lights and nightlife and good-timing friends. When the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again, one way or another. Lord knows she don't understand him, but she'll do the best that she can to be a good-hearted woman to that do no good, good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Yeah. And she loves me in spite of my wicked ways that she don't understand. And through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman, loving and good-timing man. Yeah, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Thank you. Waylon and Willie right there, y'all. Thank y'all for being good to us. Let us know if you have any more requests out there. Don't be shy about it. We talked about this song earlier. The last time we played this song here, there was a large barroom brawl broke out.
I thought Clint Eastwood was going to walk in. It was like
Patrick
1973 in here all of a sudden.
I felt like I was in Roadhouse. It was wild, but don't fight. I mean, till after the show.
Yeah, we're done in like 10 minutes. Y'all can fight on SJ's show. That's good.
I hear people talking bad about the way we have to live here in this country. Harping on the wars we fight, griping about the way things ought to be. I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for something they believe in. When they're running down this country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Oh, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down this country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Some squirrely guy that says he just don't believe in fighting. I wonder how long the rest of us can count on being free. They love our milk and honey, but they preach about some other way of living. When they're running down this country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Oh, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song
to me.
Running down the way of life, I find many fought and died to keep.
If you don't love it, leave it.
Let this song I'm singing be a warning. When you're running down my countryman, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Thank you. Mighty Merle Haggard right there. Copperhead Road and Motley Crue. Well, you know, we're not allowed to play Motley Crue here.
Well, we just talked about this, that we have the privilege at AJ's of being the only bar in this entire district that plays exclusively country music.
Yep. If a band plays Motley Crue here, they'll get fired.
They're gone.
True. Yep. Used to, you weren't even allowed to play stuff like Leonard Skinner and stuff here, but they finally softened up on that. But if you come in here and we had somebody offer us $100 that night for Zombie, and we weren't allowed to do it. Can't play 90s rock, can't play 80s rock, can't play heavy metal, can't play any of that. Can't do it. Yeah. Believe me, as much as I'd love to be playing Slayer.
I heard a band one night play Freebird here, and they played it bluegrass style.
Yeah. Yeah, we're truly not allowed to play rock and roll here. Yeah. It's a true story.
But we can play some line dancing music.
And
that's
here's
for
one
sure.
of them right here. Here's some Copperhead Road by request. Plenty of room right here to do your favorite line dance.
I know we got some line dancers. Y'all get out here.
Well, my name's Johnny Pettymore, same as my daddy and his daddies before. You hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. He only come in town about twice a year. My 100 miles east, that's the copper line. Everybody knows that he made moonshine. And the revenue man won a Granddaddy bad, and he headed up a holler with everything he had. For my time, but I've been told that he never come back from Copperhead Road. Yeah, Daddy run whiskey in a big block Dodge. Bought it at the auction at the Macy's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Just a shot coat of primer, then he looked inside. Yeah, him and my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. And the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. I heard her mama crying and something wasn't right. Headed down to Knoxville with a wiggly load, and you can smell the whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. Hey! 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 Copperhead Road. And the DA, they got a chopper in the air, and I wake up screaming like I'm back over there. Anything to do, Charlie, don't you know you better stay away from Copperhead Road. Hey, 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 yeah. Copperhead Road, Copperhead Road, Copperhead Road. Go get it. Thank you guys very much. That's all the time we're going to have with y'all today. I hate for a good time to be over at the Good Time Bar, but it's not over. The Good Time Bar is here till 2:30 in the morning, and we've got a good friend of ours coming up. Miss S.J. McDonald's coming up after us. She is a tremendous vocalist, has a great band. You're going to love what this next band does. Thank you for being so good to us. Please be good to Cora, that is the bartender. And most importantly, y'all, be good to yourselves, be good to one another out there in Nashville, Tennessee. Come back and see us tomorrow morning. We'll be right here, 11 o'clock till about this time of day. So come see us right here at AJ's. Thank y'all very much. Have a good time in Nashville on a Saturday, y'all. Thank you very much. Make some noise in this honky tonk. Thank y'all.